Perfect. Yesterday's lecture, we have seen what is a database, basically, what is database, and in database, how the data is get stored. So we know that data is a collection of related data, and in the database, the data is stored in the form of a table. So it is very clearly we know now. So in the database, there are multiple tables, and table having a multiple column fields as per the your form structures. Okay, let me quickly show you some real-time example, and then we can go for the next steps, that is installation steps. So as I'm logging to my server, so it may take a time. So okay, no worries. Once it open, I will show you some real-time examples. I already have some example. Like you can see that um, some software I have. For example, this is a fire. This will take some time to open the software. I have kind of website where we are, the calling to the fireman to come. We are completing to the fireman. OFERs, sorry, hmbyte.com/OFRS. Okay, it is opening. Till then, what we are do? Should go for the services. Okay, let's taking time. It's a little bit slow. Okay, let's focus on the this point. The database is a collection of related data, and the data is stored in the form of tables. Apart from this, there are many softwares like PostgreSQL, MySQL, Oracle, and all that things. Apart from this, we are using a software as a PostgreSQL. Okay, the majorly our focus should be on SQL, and these are the different softwares where the SQL is get used. So now the very important part, every machine should have its environment, so that we need to install the PostgreSQL systems. So today we'll see the steps to install the PostgreSQL. Okay, so let's understand the step to install the PG. That is short form called a PG. That is Postgres. Okay. So just remember the steps. Even I also recording this lecture so that you can further refer to how to set up the PostgreSQL. You have to go simply to the browser and you have to write the Postgre downloads options. Okay. If you go in the Postgre download options, this window is get open. Okay. Let me share you all the screenshot step by steps so that you will come to know where to go, how to reach this out, and how to install it. The very first thing you have to go in the Postgre. Screen is not visible. Okay, let me share it. Are we? Can you able to see the screen? Yeah. So Brahmajot, that maybe the network issue you have. See, it will reflect late. Even I'm recording it properly so that you can further access as well. So basically, go to this PostgreSQL download page. This window will be get opened. Once you have this window, then next step I will tell you. Let me share the all the screenshot. So this is called a step one. Okay. Mhm. Step one. After that, you can select the based on your Windows or Apple or the Linux. So basically, we are using Windows. So I'll click on Windows. Okay. After clicking on Windows, you can see there is an option called Download Installer. Okay. So the step two, STP2, click on window, CLICK, click on window, WINDO. Okay. And you can find there is an option called installer. Step two, click on window, CLICK, click on window option. Okay. Once your window option, this is click on now download installer. Okay. Once you click on the download installer, you can see the option here. You can download the 70.6, but for the Windows versions. Okay. So let me draw that things so that you'll come to know which thing you need to download. Let me open the Epic pane here because if it is not properly set up, then you can't practice the database. So let me highlight the things. You have to download this 70.6 PostgreSQL. So basically, undo the 70.6 Postgre versions. Windows this is okay. You have to click on this icons and start downloading this one. Okay, download from here. Download from here. Okay, perfect. So once you have all the steps, so that will be useful for you. Okay, so let me quickly show the process. Go here and click on this icons. Once you click on this icon, so it will start downloading. See, so this is the option PostgreSQL 70.6 Windows 64 bits. Okay, and you can say that save, right? After clicking on downloads, the save option will be open. You can simply save these files. Fine. So once it's downloaded, so I'll show you. I have already downloaded it, so I'm not going to download this again. See, there is an option. This kind of software is get downloads. Let me open that software here. So PostgreSQL. See, so this is will be a software. You can see. After click on save buttons, so this software will get downloads. Okay, PostgreSQL and here the version that you have downloaded. And you have to simply click on this icon, double click. Okay. Once you click, the installation step will be get starting installation. Let me show you that. Click on this icon. This will be get opened. Click on that exe file. Exe. Okay. Exe file. Fine. And just do the next. You can see that the installation is getting started. You have to do the next. Okay. And This windows will be get open. Among this, you can unpick this stack builder. Okay, it is very important steps. Remember this. Okay, next, and you can this remember this. Okay, untick stack builder. Right? Next, and untick stack builder. If it is not allowing to untick, then keep it as it is. Okay, but try to untick if it is allowing. But if not, then keep as it is. Doesn't work. Next, untick stack builder. Fine. Okay. Once you untick this and just go the next. Okay. I have already downloaded, so I will it's showing me error to that already existing directory. Okay, but let me show you the further process as well. So PostgreSQL installation steps. If I try to PostgreSQL installation steps. So you can see the many documentation. See, initially we have went for this software. We have after clicking on this window is get opens. Then the next, this is option. Then select components where we can untick these components, right? And further, if you go here, you can select the directory. And while setting this password, remember this password. If you forget this software password, the password is not recoverable. So keep the simple password that 12345 or anything, but don't give the complex password. That will be create a problems. And the next, this is the port number. So do not change this port number. Keep it as it is 5432. Okay. Don't make a change to anything. Just keep the next, and after you can get the finish buttons, then your software will be get installed. Okay, I will share this link also, so that if you forget some step, it will be for the references for installing PostgreSQL software. Fine. So this are the simple steps. Okay, understood. Just go to the Windows and let me quickly revise. Go to the Windows. Just type PostgreSQL downloads. There are many options are get open. Among this, select Windows, and once you click on Windows, download the Windows installers. Download on Windows installer. Go for the 74.6 and this Windows version. This and just save this file. Once you save this file, kind of exe or software will get installed downloaded. After double clicking on, then next, untick the stack builders. Then the next is to be set your password, and then do not change the port numbers. That's all. Okay. Once you the finish button on click, the PostgreSQL will be get installed successfully. Now, how to verify whether the PostgreSQL is installed or not? So for that, you have to go simply on a Windows options. You have to search here pgAdmin. You can see that. Okay. This is your pgAdmin. Once you click on this pgAdmin, so this kind of window will be get opened. Okay. So this is a PostgreSQL software where we can do a lot of work. So initially it is a kind of empty. You can see on right side there is a server. Click on this arrow button first. Okay. So don't try to click over here. Student try to click over here and it is not get expanded sometimes. So always try to prefer this arrow so that quickly get open. So we have to click on this server. There is a PostgreSQL server and there is a database option. Okay, so this is a default structure. Okay, let me show you that how you can open this software. For opening software, go to the start, search pgAdmin. Okay, I'm sharing all the steps so that there should be no confusions. There should be no question like how to open database and all that. So very simple. After installation, you can go to the start button and search pgAdmin. Okay, remember this. Go to start and search pgAdmin. Perfect. Once you open the pgAdmin, the kind of structure will be get opened. Okay. Initially, it will ask you to enter a password that you have set for the Windows. Okay. So this is pgAdmin software. PG software. Okay. This kind of software will be get open. SOFTWAR. Perfect. So this is PG software. And now, once you have expand this server, you can see that PostgreSQL server and there is a database. Now, our next job is to be a create and a database. For creating a database, I will share you the steps. You can click on this database, right click, create, and then database. Okay. So I'll share you these steps for database creations, DB creations. Okay. DB creation. For what we are doing, right click on database, RIGST, right GLICK on DB. Okay. Then create database. Perfect. DB creation, CREATION, RIGST, right click, click on database, then the next option. So once you click on database, just enter the database. As of now, I'm going to enter database as name is a school and save. Q database names and save. And save. Perfect. Save. Stop. Let me save this. If 35 is there, it will become 36 now. You can see that is 36. Okay. So you can find a database name is a school. You can go further here. See, this is a database names. Now I'll show you the folder structure of the database. There is a school option is there. Among this, you can go for the schemas. Okay. In the school option, you can go for the schemas. And in the schemas, there is an option called table. Okay. I will show you the step by steps. Okay. Go to the school, then schema. Okay. Select database or click on database. expand database. From there, you can choose the schema, SHEMAS, schemas. Okay, expand DB, schemas, SCHEMAS. Okay, in that schema, there is an database or there is a table. Just right click on the tables and select query tool. Click on schemas, then table, right click RIGHT, right click, then QUERY query tool. Okay, I'm sharing all the steps so that you can follow all the steps. Okay, click on schema, then the table, then uh, table table table, right click RIGHT, right click, then the query tools, QUERY query tool. Okay, so this is your full and final database will be open, like windows will be get open. Okay, and for the comment there is use a two dash, all query will be here, or you can say that type all query here, type all query here. Okay, so this is your full and final windows. Every time you have to reach this windows and then start SQL queries. Okay, and one more option I will see provide here. So this for execution. Okay, execute, EXECUTE, executes. Fine. So type query there and click on the execution buttons. For the every query, you have to reach this. Okay. Query will be here. Type query here. Okay. Type QUERY query HERE. Fine. So up to this we have to reach. Okay, let me quickly show all the steps once again. I will just close it down. So just remember. Okay, let me delete it first. Just close the toolbars. Fine. Now let's start shortly revise because it's very important to follow all the steps. So today we are going to see about an installation steps, PostgreSQL. For the installing PostgreSQL, very simple step. Initially, you have to go for the any Google's and you can search for the PostgreSQL downloads options. So once you click on the PostgreSQL download, it will redirect to these options. Among this, you can select the Windows and Windows, click on the download installers. And after clicking download installer, select the 17.6 and this. Once you click on this software, the exe will be get open. That is a kind of applications. You can just double click on that and follow the steps that are provided. Next. Untick stack builder. Keep the password in remaining and don't change the port number. Okay. To open that PG software, you have to go for the start, search as a pgAdmin, like we have searchings. Once you click on this, this window will be get open. So this is a proven that your pgAdmin is get installed. After opening, it will take some time. Maybe a first time it will take 4 5 minutes, or some maybe like 5 to 6 minutes. So stay there. Okay, don't try to close it forcefully. So let it open. Once it open, that blank software will be get opens. Okay, so it taking some times because so many processes going on in the background. This is PG Admin management tool for the PostgreSQLs, where we are going to do all the database related works. It may be database creations, table creations, and we can type all the SQL queries also. So the very first thing is to click on this server. Among that, there is a PostgreSQL server will get open. And there is a database. And for creating database, just right click, create database name and give the database name here. Okay, then save. As we are creating a database and the database name is in school, so you can see that there is a school database is created, and just click on this icons expanding option. Among this you can select the schemas. In the schemas there is a public, and within the public there is a table, and you can simply right click on table here and select this query tools. Okay, and after that all the SQL query will be here. We are going to type all SQL query will be here. Okay. Now there is a no table, no insert operation, no delete operation, nothing will be there. Okay. So the very first thing to have a proper setup SQL comprehensions. Okay. Once you achieve this kind of stage, then we can start as actual to writing query and understanding the syntax, all that things. Okay.